Speaking of fighting, guys, speaking of fighting, let's talk about it. Tuck Text 2. We're doing it, guys. Tucker Carlson, you see him behind me? He's laughing very, very hard right now. Or alternatively, he just sat on his own balls. And that's pain. Now, Tucker Carlson is a guy known for having a very normal laugh. Okay? He is a Fox News reporter. Iggy12 says next Patreon goal should be a hot tub stream. That's a good idea. I do think as soon as I start making $50 a month on Patreon, I will buy a hot tub. That's how good I am with money. All right. When I give you financial advice, take everything and put it in Bitcoin. The thing to do about Bitcoin, the best time to buy is when everyone's talking about it. Okay. And the best time to sell is definitely when people aren't posting suicide notes. Okay. I'd love to do a hot tub stream. Damn. I just got to get a hot tub. You know, any tub can be a hot tub if you just think about it hard enough. That's what I've long said. Tucker Carlson, the man, the myth, the legend, can't cuck him. You cannot cuck the Tuck. Tucker Carlson is a Fox News host. I don't watch Fox News. They're the establishment. Would I be willing to be on Fox News? Of course. Have I been on Fox News? Absolutely. Were they confused because I was interviewing for a job as a janitor at their studios and they just took a look at me and they said, yeah, he's probably some men's rights thing or something. I don't know. It's whatever. Let's get him on with Laura Ingraham. And then, you know, it all worked out. Tucker Carlson's on Fox News, and he is currently being sued by Dominion Voting Systems. Dominion Voting Systems is suing Tucker Carlson because they're claiming, and I gotta be real careful about saying this because he can easily get kicked off YouTube for what they're calling election misinformation. But have we ever in fact proven that erections are real? I think they're fake. Election misinformation. Sorry, wrong thing. What Dominion is claiming that Tucker Carlson was claiming. I'm not claiming this. Okay. They're claiming that he was supporting the notion that in fact the election in some unspecified year was, Junior Coltrane says Tucker is a chucklehead, and a chucklehead just laughs and laughs and laughs. It's kind of a form of mental illness to be a chucklehead, but chuckleheads are fun to be around. The thing is, I definitely feel like chucklehead is an antiquated racial slur, like an old man. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino at some point called his Asian neighbors chuckleheads. Get off my lawn, you damn chuckleheads. That's what I think. We should bring it back to the Irish people. LOL, a hot tub stream with plenty of steam. XX live hot tub feed. Did you ever realize that literally women with big tits can play video games and men are so fucking stupid they'll give them money to do that? You just go on Twitch and you just have big fucking tits and you're just like, well, I guess I just lost at Pong or whatever they're playing. Guys are like, I will give you my money. I will die for you. I will fucking die for you. I love you. Men are the stupidest creatures on earth. God damn. Anyway, Dominion Voting Systems is suing Tucker Carlson because they are claiming that he was spreading election misinformation, claiming the election was stolen, which led, of course, to the Stop the Steal movement, which I had no part in. Okay. I always said it was completely possible the election was free and fair. Okay. Now I did say it like this. The election might be free and fair. It might be free and fair. If you're a fucking idiot, it might be free and fair. But I did say it. What matters is the words you say. Okay. Lamb says, okay, but they watch dudes too. They'll watch Hassan. You ever see how hot that dude is? I get it. I'm not even gay. But if I had the chance to get fucked by him, I'd have to do it just for the clout. You have a better credit score. If someone that hot fucks you, you automatically jump to bare minimum 720. Dudes just like watching people play games. They're that lazy. Yeah, but here's the thing though, right? Let's say you're just a guy. If you look like me, all right? I have 19 viewers right now. Hassan has thousands of viewers. If I had big tits and I was just and first off, I kind of do have big tits actually, so maybe that's not the best possible example. Oh, my twin's big like Tia Tamara. My twin's big like Tia Tamara. This might be the most unpleasant thing ever put on YouTube. Jesus Christ. Look at that. So anyway, I should be getting me a lot of content. I should stream on Twitch. I can do that. I have to pay like $20 a month for a website, and then I can stream to YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Facebook, just post in Facebook groups, Bikers for Trumps, morbidly obese bikers. Listen, there's a gay porn star that looks just like him. Looks just like who? Me? Or who? Lamp says. There's a gay porn star that looks just like me. That would make sense. I could do gay porn. As long as I didn't have to have sex with any other men, I think I could do gay pornography. Yeah, that's fine. My twin's big like Tia Tamara. All right. So to Stop the Steal, which was mostly run by Asian men in cowboy hats, as we see back there. Quacklist says hot. You're damn right. Stop the Steal was a movement that claimed falsely, completely falsely, there's no truth to this whatsoever, that the 2020 election was. I have this beep button in case I'm about to say anything that's going to get me kicked off of youtube.com. I'm not going to say it. For example, if I were to say or anything like that, the beep button is right there for me. Okay? Steve pretending not to be aware of his doppelganger. I have no idea where this man who is in all my saved videos could possibly. I would watch. Listen, I legitimately, if anyone wants to put in the comments the name of a gay porn star who looks exactly like me, I would watch myself have gay sex. I would prefer to watch myself have straight sex, but like, first off, I'm guessing, especially if he's a gay porn star, he probably has a nice dick. That'd be great. First off, let me get that. That's going up in my Tinder profile. I'm just being like that was a trans woman I was having sex with. I'm very woke and inclusive. There are lots that look like you, baby. Yeah, I know. It's called bear pornography. And you know what? I'm extremely into it. That is the coolest shit. Too much nipple play, though. You don't need to play with the nipples nearly as much. We're talking about Tucker Carlson. I'm getting distracted. We've got the text. So Dominion is suing Tucker Carlson and other Fox News hosts. And as part of what's called discovery. Okay, here's how it works, as it's been explained to me. I'm thinking appearance is Hunter Biden accurate. That's you. Someone downloaded the Hunter Biden dick pics and then just started sending those out. I'm like, yeah, that's my dick. I smoke crack too. Anyway, the Dominion lawsuit against Fox News includes something called discovery. Apparently what happens in lawsuits is they have to prove that you're not lying to the court, because that's called perjury. All right. And they will put your ass in jail, real jail, your butt. Someone who looks like me will have sex with your butt in prison. So they have to take all of their private communications and leak them. That's right. Tucker Carlson dared to stand up to the establishment machine. He, in fact, raged against it, but in a way that doesn't involve a loud concert that goes too late. Rage Against the Machine, the band, they rage against the machine. You don't get home till like 3 a.m. and the Ubers cost way more. Tucker Carlson, you're already at home. The whole thing's done at 8:30 and you had dinner at 4. So you got to go to bed. It only makes sense. They took all of his text messages. Now, I played some of them for you before. Played, showed, whatever the term would be. I showed you some of his text messages before. And you guys loved him. I thought I'd reveal some more of the text messages that were, of course, unearthed in this Dominion voting lawsuit with another edition of Tuck Text. That's right. It's Tuck Text 2. Say that several times fast. Let's go back to the title screen. Oh, no, not that. Yeah, Tuck Text 2. Kind of sounds like Tucker's texting two people at once, which I'm sure he does at certain times, but it's just fun to say. Tuck Text 2. Tuck Text 2. Tuck Text. Say that 17 times fast. Bet you can't. Bet legally you can't. All right. So let's check out some of these texts that Tuck sent. The Tuck Text 2. The first one is to Rupee $Murdoch. Rupert Murdoch is, of course, the owner, operator, CEO of Fox News. He's the main daddy in charge of the whole operation. It looks like he was texting Tucker Carlson, and he said, "Tuck, dear boy, are you watching this Rudy Giuliani press conference?" And Tucker says, "Of course, high def too. Did I tell you about my new TV?" Rupee says, "I don't care." It's kind of rude, Rupee, but he is the boss, and you need to respect your boss. Then he says, "This sounds so fucking crazy. He objectively looks like he was a dead person voting 2 weeks ago." Then Rupee says, or Tucker says, "That's just what Italian people look like. Hey, want to come over this weekend?" Looks like he didn't get a response from Rupert Murdoch on that one. That's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Rupert Murdoch never texted him back. Man, that's a bummer, you know? What's it going on? Oh, Junior Coltrane says are you on Rumble now? I do post my videos. YouTube is in your live stream blocking all of my comments. That's probably for the best, Junior. I'm not always a fan of big tech censorship, but maybe this one actually is appropriate. Next Tuck text. This one is with his producer, Tony Bignuts. We talked last time about how he has his producer saved in his phone as the size of his testicles. I don't know why that's the identifying mark, but that's what it is for Tucker. He says to Tony, Tommy, are you watching Leland Vitter? And then Tony says, Tucker, you fired me for stealing your lunch. Guess he's not his producer anymore. We've got some personnel changes happening over at Tucker Carlson tonight. Tucker says, I paid full price for that Subway Club. Those things are expensive now. $5 footlong, it's a thing of the past. Now it's $8 foot long. Thanks, Bidenflation. Then Tucker says, anyway, Leland Vitter is the reporter who's saying Trump lost. We devote our life to building an audience, and they let Chris Wallace and Leland fucking Vitter wreck it. And then Tony Bignut says, I'm applying to work at CVS. I put you down as a reference. So he's trying to get a new job, and CVS, it's a fine place to work. I bet they give all sorts of benefits, so good luck. Good luck, Tony. Next text is from Hand Dog, which is what he calls Sean Hannity. Hand Dog. So it makes sense. Tucker texts. It's fun. Are you there, Sean? Hand Dog says, what's up, Tuck? Tucker says, can't stop thinking about Trump. I hate him passionately. We kiss his ass for years. We're all pretending we've got a lot to show for it because admitting what a disaster it's been is too tough to digest. But come on, there really isn't an upside to Trump. And then Sean Hannity says, he's reading my messages right now. Tucker says, uh-oh. That's a big uh-oh, guys. Ooh, you don't want someone to know what's good. It's like someone coming up from behind you while you're talking about him. Eek. Oh, no good. What's the next text? Oh, the next text is from Donald Trump, who Tucker has saved in his phone as Fat Moron. That's Tucker's opinion on the matter. Fat Moron says, Tucker, it's Donald J. Trump. Sean showed me your texts. Tucker replies, those were jokes. Ha ha. Raffle MAO. You know it's all love, Holmes. So he's kind of going with the AAVA sort of thing when talking to the president of the United States of America. Then Tucker says, also, you shouldn't hang out with Sean Hannity. I think he's Polish. And then Donald Trump seems to just ignore that part entirely. Anyway, Tucker Carlson seems to be ignoring, or rather, Fat Moron, Donald Trump. Not my words. It seems to be Tucker's words, but this all could be fake news. This all could be created by the mainstream media to discredit Tucker Carlson because they know that once he takes over the Swanson Family Food Company, it's over for the mainstream media. Okay? People are going to eat all the healthy food in those frozen dinners and be ready to fight them. But then Donald Trump replies, am I a good singer? I'm thinking of joining American Idol. So I don't know. Who would he get past? Who's hosting American Idol now? It's not Simon Cowell. It's not Randy Jackson. It's not Paul Abdul. Who is it now? I don't know. Why are they still doing American Idol? The Voice has perfected the formula. Okay, it's better. It's more fun when they're in cooler chairs and they have to spin around. That's a good visual. Okay? All right? It's kind of like people still driving around horse and buggies, when they had cars. All right? Next one, another one with Tony Tiny Nuts. He says, Tucker, CVS told me you gave me a bad reference. Why are you claiming I stole office supplies? And then Tucker says, we are very, very close to being able to ignore Trump most nights. I truly can't wait. Trump has 2 weeks left. Once he's out, he becomes incalculably less powerful, even in the minds of his supporters. He's a demonic force, a destroyer. Tucker has some harsh words, but that proves that he's a moderate centrist like me. He's willing to sit on that fence, drink that milquetoast, okay? He's not a Trump sycophant, and I think we should respect that in our journalists. Then Tony Tiny Nuts says, dude, just call them back and say I can work night shift. He needs a job, Tuck. Let him work night shift at CVS. Come on, man. Next up is Lori Endergram, and she says, did you see they called Arizona for Biden? We are officially working for an organization that hates us. I'm disgusted at this point. Tucker replies, yeah, sure, totally. Hey, can I send those photos we took to Sean? And Lauren Indergram says, sure, I guess you can't even see my face under that costume. So I think those might have been naughty pictures. Was Tucker Carlson trying to send out some naughty pictures to people? Naughty boys. Then another one with Tony Tiny Nuts. And he says, dude, what the hell? CVS says I can't even shop there after what you said to them. What? Tucker, I love you. You're one of America's most trusted newsmen. You fairly present both sides of the story. But help Tony get a job, Tucker. He needs it. He needs cream to make his nuts a normal size. Help him out. Tucker says, what I see us doing is losing the silent majority of viewers as we chase the nuts off a cliff. Newsmax can destroy us if they take our viewers. We need to say Trump won now. And then Tony says, why did you tell them I would pee on their Redbox machines? Why are you saying that, Tucker? You know he can't really get a good stream going with nuts that tiny. That's where pee comes from, right? It comes from the nuts. When you got nuts that tiny, it kind of just dribbles out. It doesn't really like shoot. You can't like pee on unless he rubbed the head of his penis on a Redbox, which maybe he did. I'm taking Tony Tiny Nuts' side here. Maybe this guy really is a sex pervert and Tucker is doing the right thing by not letting him work at CVS. We don't know. We can't know. Next message is to the judge, he says, which is, of course, Judge Jeanine Pirro, another Fox News celebrity. He says, Jeanine, I'm watching you on TV right now. Sidney Powell is lying, by the way. I caught her. It's insane. And then Judge Jeanine says, Tucker, Sean showed me the pictures of you and Laura. You need help. And then he just replies, only God can judge me, bitch. So he's being real right there. I think those photos I don't know what could possibly be in those photos. Those aren't just normal sex photos. Something deeply disturbing with the costume. I don't know. And then, of course, the last Tuck text for Tuck Text 2 is another one from Tony Tiny Nuts. And Tucker just says, at this point, Trump and Lynn and Powell have so discredited their own case and the rest of us to some extent that it's infuriating. Absolutely enrages me. And Tony says, did you mean to text me? And then Tucker says, this is Rachel Maddow, right? And then Tony says, guess what? I just got hired to be the new Fox News head of production. Your craft service budget is now fucking zero. So I guess he got him back on that one. So that's the arc there. Thinking Compared says that's why they are called peanuts. That actually only makes sense, quite frankly. It only makes sense. All right, guys, I'm going to go pee right quick. And then I'll be right back. And then I'm going to take some calls from you guys, okay? We're going to end the stream with some powerful calls.
Shut up and sit down.